So, hi. The last video we talked about the foundation and its properties. So this time we are going to explain about the main two types of foundation. So the types of foundation, mainly the types of foundation are of two types. One is shallow foundation and next one is deep foundation. In this slide, I'm going to talk only about the shallow foundation and how it works, what are the properties, and what is shallow foundation actually, and what are the types actually. So, shallow foundation is also known as spread footing are commonly used when the soil near the surface is strong enough to support the load of the superstructure, that is the building, load of the building, without the need for extensive excavation or deep penetration into the ground. So we know that if the soil is the properties of the soil right beneath the building is very good and it can able to bear load of the building, in such cases we will go for shallow foundation, and mainly the shallow foundation is being used for houses in these kinds of areas. And if you are going with the apartment or any kind of buildings which is more than 3 floors, we will go for deep foundation. So shallow foundation is mainly used in residential area buildings nowadays, common residential buildings nowadays. So here we are going with the properties of the shallow foundation. So the main property of the shallow foundation is nothing but the depth of the foundation. So shallow foundation typically extend only a few feet below the ground surface with depth usually less than the width or diameter of the footing. The depth, so it's like vice versa. If the depth is less, then the width of or the diameter is large actually. The depth is determined based on the factors such as soil strength and frost depth and actually structural requirements of the building. So in shallow foundation mostly the depth is very low compared to deep foundation. And the next important property of the shallow foundation is the load distribution of the building. Of course, the load bearing capacity of the soil and also the foundation. Shallow foundation distribute the load of the building over a large area of soil compared to deep foundation. This helps actually to reduce the pressure on the soil and prevent settlement or uneven settling of the structure. The main point, the settlement and uneven settling of the structure. Uh, if you are talking about the types of shallow foundation, there are several types of shallow foundation. I will name a very few. One is strip foundation, next one is pad foundation, and another one is raft foundation. These are the main widely used foundation, shallow foundations in the buildings. The choice of foundations depends on the factors such as building design, soil condition and structural load. So building design, soil condition, structural load is very important for the building, and these three governs the type of the structure, sorry, type of the foundation. And if these are very good in well mannered place, then we will go with shallow foundation. And mainly the building design, the very important thing is the soil condition. Depend the soil condition only on depending upon the soil condition only, we will going to select the type of foundation actually. And when we go with the construction part, the shallow foundations are relatively very easy to construct. And the main important advantage of shallow foundation is it's cost effective to construct compared to deep foundation. The shallow foundation typically involve excavating a trench, pouring the concrete into the trench to create the footing, and then constructed the superstructure on top of the footing. These are the normal regular steps we follow for shallow foundation. Next is the soil condition. The soil condition, the shallow foundations suitable for a wide range of soil conditions, including cohesive soil. Cohesive soil is one of the very good example of cohesive soil is clay, and cohesionless soil. So one very good example of cohesionless soil is sand or gravel. However, they may not be suitable for highly compressible or expansive soils, which can lead to excessive settlement. So, highly compressible or expansive soil, it causes settlement to the building if you are going for the shallow foundation, because it can't in this type of soil, the load bearing capacity of the soil is very less. So, only it tends to settlement or shifting of the building will occur. Now we are going to the property of the stability. Shallow foundation rely on the bearing capacity of the soil near the support near to the support the load of the building. Property and the very proper site investigation we need to get, or we need to do before constructing the building or before construction itself. Okay. And the proper soil testing are very essential to ensure that the soil can adequately support the foundation and prevent instability or failure. If the soil is good, we can go for shallow foundation. If the soil is not good, then we can't able to go for shallow foundation actually. Another important thing is the settlement. So shallow foundation may experience some settlements over time. Settlements like especially in areas with soft or compressive soil, the settlement of the building can occur. However, proper design and construction techniques such as adequate reinforcement, proper compaction of the soil can help minimize these kinds of settlement, shifting, tilting, everything. This will ensure the long-term stability of the foundation. So, what we can able to tell is shallow foundation, as you can able to see, it's a very simple foundation. We can able to see in the slide itself the picture of the shallow foundation, the ground surface, where the ground surface is and where the shallow foundation is, the trench is digging, and where how much depth it is has. We can able to identify it is very less in the less in depth the side. So very common type of foundation. Shallow foundation is a very common type that is adopted to a many common residential building, particularly when the soil near the surface is strong and stable. Uh, by their relatively shallow depth, low distribution properties are very easily is in construction and suitably for a wide range of soil condition. So I hope all understood the basic things about shallow foundation. So shallow foundations are very useful and very authentic, or it is used in very what to tell is commonly used buildings foundation is shallow foundation in common buildings such as residential building, a very small buildings will use shallow foundation. And if the strength of the soil in that area is very strong, then if we go for shallow foundation, the course will be very effective. So I hope all you understood about shallow foundation. We'll see you in the next video. Thank you.